we talk about the kids?
Yeah, of course.
Is it more that you have a cream pie fetish? Or do you have a fertilizing egg fetish?
Everybody says, like, I don't know how to pull out a driveway. If I'm psychologically trying to figure it out, I do enjoy finishing.
It's fantastic.
Oh shit, I gotta pull out. To me, like, that's like high school shit. I want to be able to be passionately like pull you in closer when it's time for the climax.
You finish the job.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pillow Talk! I can't sing, but welcome to the show, babies.
Jerkmate is the #1 adult site and live cam community in the world. I'm obsessed with it. I'm addicted to it. I go on it every day. The girls love me, and I fucking love them. Jerkmate members can chat, interact, and explore their sexual fantasies with thousands of beautiful cam models, and I mean fucking gorgeous. You see the girls on here? They're perfect. They're my angels, and I fucking love them. They're on there right now, just waiting for you. Jerkmate has all the categories in the world, so whatever the fuck your fetish is, they have it. Right now, I'm into petite brunettes. Whatever I'm feeling, they got them, and they're on right now waiting for you. And boys, big news. This is the best deal we've ever had. It's for you guys. I hooked the boys up. Don't do anything for you. They're giving you $10 free on sign up just to go play and have fun. They're giving you money. So go right now, go jerk off, and then come back, or wait till the episode's done because we got a banger episode today, and then go jerk off after. It's the best fucking thing ever. One more time, $10 free. They're giving you if you just hit the link below. You need to hit the link below, or code Pillow Talk works. Go have fun. Jerkmate, we fucking love you. Now let's get to Pillow Talk. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your favorite podcast. This is Pillow Talk. I'm your host, Ryan Pownall. #1 adult show in the world. #3 comedy podcast in the world. 250 million views a month. We're on fucking fire. We appreciate the support. Big episode today, starting with our co-host. I think she's one of the prettiest girls in Los Angeles, California.
Oh, so sweet.
She's gorgeous. She's untouchable. She's one of the biggest OnlyFans creators. And what, you show nippies or no nippies? You kind of
little sidey.
Because I was looking for the leaks yesterday. I couldn't find much.
You couldn't?
Yeah. This is Ashley Guy. And our guest today, oh my God, it's an honor. I've been watching him since 2003. Huge fucking fan. Drumline. One of the greatest films ever made, and I mean that shit. I've seen it 45 times.
That's what's up, man. That's
what a fucking flick. Wild, and now actually youngest writer ever on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, youngest staff writer. Oh, what a
career. Ever. You know his music career, Gigolo, one of the best songs of all time. We love this guy. America's Got Talent. The resume's too long.
Let's go.
And he's fucked every girl in the world. This is Nick Cannon.
Let's go.
My guy. It's an honor.
It's an honor to meet you, man. Congratulations on all the success, my brother.
Thank you, Nick Cannon.
Killing this shit.
You're killing it.
Man, I try. I'm
You're
trying to
good
stay
at
afloat.
everything.
I try. That's the thing. I was trying to be a jack of all trades, but master of none. You know what I mean?
Would you say you're the best of everything you do? You got music, acting, writing. You're the best at fucking.
I'm pretty good at that. That might be what I'm the master at.
Yeah.
I'm mastered that.
You fuck a lot.
A lot. I do.
And hot ones. You know, usually dogs, they go, okay, 10, 10, 10. Fuck, it's only a 2 left at the bar. Do you do those, or it's just 10s?
I'm not like, I'm a very picky dude, man. I'm super picky. Yeah. So like, I've always felt like, you know, part of my ego was like, I did want to just only focus on the most beautiful women in the world.
Respect.
And then, I don't know. And it was like before fame and all of that. Like I was just a kid. I just like beautiful women.
You're born with game, right? Like money and clout.
I think so. I think because I was one of those things where I was a small kid. Like I was really short and high. I was like 85 pounds in high school, but like I had the gifted gabs, and like girls thought I was cute. And so it was like I kind of just kept that energy. And then when you put money and success on top of that, I never had that part of like, oh, people just want me for this, because I thought I was always fly. Like you had a huge ego as a kid.
You were getting head by the bleachers in high school.
I was one of those kids. Yeah,
100%.
Think all those girls little dick whips.
Hey, have you guys fucked yet?
No.
This is the caliber for Nick Cannon, right?
I mean, she's a gorgeous woman. So.
Yeah. Thank you.
She's a good one.
Yeah. How do you like your whole personal get down though? Like, I mean, because you're just as successful.
Well,
and like,
not even close.
I mean, like,
thank you.
Gorgeous women. Yeah. And then the type of pillow talk. Like,
right.
You out here fucking too, right?
I'm out here fucking too. But I'll tell you something. I wasn't blessed like you were, Nick Cannon. Prehistoric days. I used to have a dick look like a little thumb.
Now it changed? Like,
now I have a big dick. I've been using a dick pump.
And it works?
It's changed my life.
No way.
On my mother's life, it's 3 times the girth. I went from like just under 5 to now 6 1/4.
How does that even work?
So I went below average to above average, swear to God.
Wait a second. So like, and it gives you girth too?
The girth is the best part. It's like × 3 girth.
Does it hurt?
It hurts a little.
So like it's like, so you go to the dick gym every morning.
Yeah.
Like how much time do you got to put in?
Every shower in the morning, it's 15 minutes and you pump, and it's suctioned
Every morning.
5 times a week. Yeah.
And it hasn't like piqued your sexual performance? Like,
yeah, because I used to have to pick and choose, like, okay, do I want to introduce her to Little Dicky? You know what I mean? Now it's like, I have a game like you. It's like, you want this dick.
do you have to think
Gigolo.
Right. That's funny. So you went from little dick to big dick energy.
Yes.
So like with little dick energy, do you have to like, is it like fucking with your self-esteem when you're like, oh, this is a hot girl, but she gonna see I got a little dick?
My whole life.
Really?
Yeah, so I had to crack the best jokes possible.
So then when you like present little dick to her, like, is it the girls get disappointed?
Yes.
Oh, that's fucked up.
And
I hate that.
Is it a micro?
It was a micro. It was 4 3/4.
Micros is scary.
And now you like, you
Now
can't
it's 6
wait
1/4,
to
yeah.
whip that shit.
Yeah, now I'm like Louis C.K. Just whip it out and just fucking.
That's fucking, man, yo, that's a movie in there.
You're fucking right.
That's so fucking interesting.
And
like
it's
a
still
guy
going.
who goes from like little dick energy to like, yo, I'm packing.
You
like,
know what I mean? Now I can be a little more rude to the girls.
right. So then now you're being an asshole?
Now I can't be now.
Is 6 inches a big dick? I don't know.
Yeah, what do you got?
I mean, hey, congratulations. Aim high.
Hey, Nick, of all the beautiful women you've been with, who do you feel like, oh, that was my goat?
Man, like I stopped answering that question because I've been getting this question and it's never gone well. Like even when I think I'm giving someone a compliment, they're coming like, "Why would you say that?" And I'm like,
come on, that's a compliment.
It's honestly, I'm such a hopeless romantic, man. Like I really like enjoy the fucking romance of like every experience I have and thinking it's like the best I've ever had.
Oh, that's very
why
nice.
you're getting the girls.
He's been PR
He
trained.
knows what's up. He knows what's up.
Because and that's I'm one of those dudes, like if I'm ever like, I'm like thinking like, man, that was an amazing experience. Like I try to create experiences. Like I want to go to fucking a mountain in Tahiti and make love. Like I want to do some shit I ain't never did before.
What's the freakiest shit you've done?
I've done it all. So it's like I'm trying to figure out like new shit and new exciting things to do when it comes to women. So
Do you ever include the boys?
the boys, what the fuck you mean?
You know, you're on tour and then there's like that fat friend.
I've never been into that. Like to me, it's funny because I remember like in high school when you were like struggling, like guys would do like weird shit.
Yeah, like they tag the fat friend in.
Yeah, or like they'll get like a motel room and like they'll get like a hooker and they're all like knocking out. I'm like, I would never do. I don't want to be in the room with another dude with his dick out. Like,
Right.
Wouldn't that be a little more on the gay side? Like,
That's
do you
to each his own, but I
Like, don't you have to be,
I
like, a little
can't
bit
get
gay for that?
aroused or erect if there's another
It's hard-
exposed dick.
Yeah.
Like,
it's hard to keep your head in the game.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
know, I'm uncomfortable. And again, I'm on some like I'm not all the way like porn. That kind of shit kind of turns me off. I'm more like, oh, I'm trying to create a loving experience. I want it to be exciting and wild and shit, but like when it gets too like raunchy, I kind of get turned off.
Do you like the porn girls?
Yes, I've had that experience, and like I said, like if it's too raunchy, if I feel like you're really not into me and this is just your job, I'm not into it.
There's 3 guys that fuck, and you're friends with all of them. There's 3 guys that fuck the porn girls more than the porn stars. Okay, number 1 is Chris Brown. It's a rite of passage in the industry.
That's my brother. I actually don't know nothing about that. Like, that's interesting.
Every single one.
Really?
And then, so he's fucked everyone. Tyga's DM'd all of them.
I see, because Tiger's in the world, right? Like he's like a porn star or some shit like
He's a
that.
sweetheart, though.
Yeah.
You fucked Tyga? There it is.
You took too long to answer. Make sure you clear that up. I mean, hey, to each his own. Like I love Tiger too.
And then Diplo.
Oh, is he out there like that? I don't know Diplo.
Okay.
I know Chris very well. I know Tiger pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I don't know Diplo.
But
I mean, like I said, I understand that they're beautiful and even like, you know, I might hit a like or follow on IG, but I'm not really like that's not.
Do you do orgies at all? Have you done them? Or like do you have like
orgies
more
with women? Like
no, yeah. But just like a few of them?
Yeah, that's I mean
But that's more like
those are the good
more
times.
like the raunchy, or is it that's still more
Well, see, like
intimate?
even that, like again, because I think I'm a pleaser. So like I'm really trying to like say like how many women I could please at one time. So I'm not. But so porn stars aren't really focused on being pleased.
Right. They're, they're the givers usually.
Yeah. Like so it's like.
Well, it's more of a show.
Yeah. So it's like if I'm not making you come or squirt or all that, then I'm not really into it. Like
so okay, a lot of girls say celebrities and millionaires, which are both, don't eat pussy because they don't feel like they have to.
I love it.
Good man. Good man.
Like, especially like to me, if a woman is well taken care of and like she's like hygiene is top tier, I'm all in for everything. Like,
Okay, so it's the stench maybe that'll get you off.
but again, I'm like high value. Like I want her to have so like that's not even on the table. Like she takes such good care of herself that she's
It's not even a question.
Yeah.
So you take her to the spa, you pamper the vagina.
all of that, like all of that, like, and then we could do whatever.
Hell yeah. Who you
With
fucking?
your friends, bring them.
Who you fucking right now?
I mean, I'm trying to. There's not no one that no one would know. Like, I wish I had a more interesting answer for you. Like it's not. I kind of gave up that whole. Like I used to be into like the star fucker thing. Like I used to try to knock down as many names and celebrities as possible, but. I've been in this almost 30 years, man. That stuff doesn't entertain me anymore. Like,
but every now and then,
like I said, it's cooler when it's somebody that nobody knows. You know what I mean? It's cooler where people really not into.
She's got 2K followers, private account.
Those are the most.
She works at Starbucks.
Those are like you'll see those though. Like, you'll have zero social media, and they're like.
Yeah, we're getting tired of these girls a little bit, aren't we?
Oh, come on.
What would you consider?
Come on.
I mean, like, would you consider yourself like a celebrity or a name?
No,
or
not
like,
at all.
OF influencer, I call them.
Yeah.
But like, I
you know?
wouldn't even put myself in that either. I just feel like I'm just kind of like I've done the modeling for like 6 years too, without like all the OF stuff. So
Right. So
I've
are
done
they?
my own
But
thing.
like, because like you're probably like guys' fantasies and people like all your followers and stuff like that. Like,
yeah, definitely.
are you making guys'
90s.
dreams come true? Are you like, are you keeping it on the low?
I like to keep it on the low. I don't like to put like all that stuff out there, but
That's interesting.
So when you're talking to a girl, she has OnlyFans and she's a hot Instagram girl. Do you kind of go on like Fapello and Eero.me and look up the leaks and just see what you're working with?
Not really. I don't think I guess maybe because people have sent me because I've never really experienced the OnlyFans experience. But
You haven't like
I don't have an account. I don't have
Okay, you're a better man than me.
But people have sent me like, yo, this is, they'll see it on like those sites or Reddit or something like, and showing like, oh wow, you get to know a lot to somebody.
I
Are
like
you
looking
chill
up
with
the leaks.
OnlyFans girls?
Huh?
Do you like OnlyFans girls, or is it like you don't care?
Yeah, like to me, it's like, first of all, I don't knock nobody's hustle. And I think anytime like you can be free and open in who you are, like I'm all for it. Like, who am I to judge?
But would you
12 kids? Like,
Can we talk about the kids?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so is it more that you have a cream pie fetish, or do you have a fertilizing egg fetish?
It's so funny, man. Like, everybody says like I don't know how to pull out a driveway, but it's like I honestly, again, maybe if I'm psychologically trying to figure it out, it's probably I do enjoy finishing.
It's fantastic.
And not having to like to me, like that's like high school shit. Like oh shit, I gotta pull out. Like it's like I want to be able to be passionately like pull you in closer when it's time for the climax.
Finish the job.
So I've probably done that more than the average man.
That's how you get those girls.
That's how
now.
you get 12 kids and a few sets of twins.
Insane. 6 baby mamas?
Yeah.
And, okay, so there must be one that you like are cool with. Like, you must rank them.
People always ask me about the hierarchy. I think that would cause me more trouble.
Right,
If
yes.
I had like, no, you're my favorite, or you're like, it's like, I'm not really built like that.
But there is like a sixth man that comes off the bench.
But that's where I get in trouble. Where it's like if it's somebody that
She knows who she is.
like someone that's getting more attention, that's brand new energy, I can get in trouble with.
Manu Ginobili knows who she is.
Hilarious.
And how do you keep in touch with all 12 kids? That's got to be a job of full time.
You know what? I think I don't. It's not hard. Like, because this is the thing. No matter how I address this, people don't believe me.
Right.
People are like, there's no way you can, contact 12 children and be in 12 children's lives
impossible.
every day.
Yeah.
But I do it. Like, it's not, like from, I have 13-year-old twins. We talk several times a day. We spend weekends together. We just saw Despicable Me this weekend in New York. And then, I picked, literally one of the reasons why I probably got to leave here so quickly, because I got to run back to the office and I got to pick up my son from basketball camp, my daughter from preschool.
That's crazy.
Yesterday we did a photo shoot with,
do you not
6
get
of my kids.
exhausted?
I guess I'm one of those people that honestly I thrive off of someone saying, you can't do that. And then I'm like, watch me. So then I'm never tired because I'm always trying to top what I did yesterday. So I love the fact that I get to be at the basketball games. I get to be at the dance recitals. And of course, if I'm being realistic, I'm going to miss something. I'm about to go to Toronto to film for, the rest of the month.
Gang, gang.
So yeah, so everybody's preparing dad's going to be gone for a few weeks. But then when I'm back, and then, they'll come out and see me and stuff like that. But then when I'm back, it's back to the routine. So I just love it, man. I love attempting to try to be present for 12 children every single day.
I love it. I have a question for you.
Yes.
I was like, do you get jealous? Because we're always talking about you and the women or how you think. Do you ever get jealous with the other women of if they're ever talking to someone? Do you ever feel jealousy with that?
That's a great question.
Especially, do they fuck rappers that you hate sometimes?
I probably would have a problem with that. I definitely would have a problem with that. Just because I hold the mothers of my children specifically, and anybody else in my life, I hold them at such a high regard that if I was like, if you dealing with another fuck boy besides me, I'm the one.
Stay the fuck away from Tiger.
If I hear about one of my baby moms fucking Tiger, Tiger. One fuck boy, you don't need another one. But to be honest, I actually respect, if they're in a full on relationship, I fall back. I can totally respect that. And it's not, of course my heart's gonna be in it. So I don't want it. Yeah. But if it happens, I gotta kind of step back and be like, okay, she wants something different. Cause I honestly get it. Nobody's gonna want to be fucking around on some fuck boy shit for the rest of their life.
I wouldn't go after your baby mama.
Thank you.
Yeah,
scary.
no.
It's not respect, it's fear. I don't want to piss.
No, but I mean, I honestly feel just based off of everybody's probably gonna want to be in a monogamous scenario at some point, and it's not. I've kind of done that, and I feel like it's just not for me. So I can't be mad when somebody else wants that, and I don't think any of the mothers of my children specifically, or anybody else that I would ever deal with would be vindictive to be I'm gonna go fuck your friend or somebody just to get back at you, because we don't have that type of energy.
Well, your baby moms are better than my ex-girlfriend then.
Yeah, see, I've been in my younger days, I have been in those scenarios where a girl's trying to make you jealous so she go fuck somebody else, or that used to bother me, but now my emotional IQ has risen a little bit.
Does the baby mamas try to make you more jealous, or try to be the top?
I don't think so. See, they're not. Again. Also because the mothers of my children are grown women, so it's not they're at a different space in their life too. They're not out here trying to make me jealous or be in the streets. They're adults and they're being mom, and when they're not being mom, they want me time. So I don't think, and if they're desiring another relationship or ultimately wanting a husband one day, they're working on themselves to set up the life that they want. So
it's good. But your next relationship, you said you don't want to do monogamous, you do open?
I'll never be in a full-on monogamous relationship.
But I feel like you want it the way we all want it, where it's open for you and it's closed off for her.
Yeah,
that's the dream.
That is the dream.
Is the dream.
But I don't know if that's realistic. I mean, again, it's all about setting the precedent and the boundaries and all that stuff from the beginning. Like, because I think what everyone hates are surprises or disappointment. So if you go into something one way and then it ends up another way, that's when. But if you kind of like, I step in every scenario. Like, look, monogamy is not really my thing. I've never been successful. Actually, I can't say it. I was successful in my marriage at it, but other than that, I'm never. And
Mariah Carey.
Mariah
Wait
Carey.
until 2016.
Yeah,
You
like,
did those.
That was
I mean,
You
that
put a
was
decade.
That was like I was
That
like,
was
I'm gonna
wild.
get this, I'm not gonna fuck this up, and
Yeah.
then I fucked it up. But in my goal, like other than that, like I never even really tried to be monogamous. Like ever since junior high school, I never was like I'm gonna be like. It just never made sense to me. Like why would I only want one girlfriend?
It makes no sense,
and
that's why men cheat.
see, but if you call it cheating if you're
lying.
You're
devious
lying.
and lying.
Yes.
It's not cheating. Like this is just how I'm set up. Like I'm not gonna. And I understand if you don't want to fuck with it. Like it's just.
it's like a clear boundary.
Yeah, I'm like, all right. I've been in love with people, and they're like, yeah, I can't do this. Like, and I'm heartbroken, all laid up. Like, man, but I understand. Like, I'm not gonna lie and say I'm gonna be monogamous to you, because then now you hate me as a person. Like, opposed to like, okay, we tried it, we had some good times together, but we just want different things out of life.
I love you, baby, but I really need to fuck that bartender in Utah this weekend. There's this girl that works at the ski hill in Utah, and I gotta fuck her on the chairlifts. I'm sorry.
The only thing though, like, because I am so busy, I'm not out there like that. So I'm not really out there leading with my dick. It's like it's fatherhood and work. And then if I happen to come across somebody and like, oh wow, I would love to get to know that person a little bit better. So that's usually what the experience is. But I'm rarely, out here meeting chicks at the bar and shit like that.
Okay. You know how I bet you get a lot of girls?
Please tell me.
Okay.
I already know.
I bet you it's like,
I want to hear yours.
I already know.
you know, girls want to go on Wild 'N Out.
Yeah.
So it's,
That's
can I suck your dick to get on the show?
nah. That's like illegal. Like that's some Weinstein shit. Like I'm cool. Like I tried it in the workplace, especially now because I'm at a different age. Probably when I was younger and like I remember when the Wild 'N Out girls were older than me.
Right.
Like that shit. Like when I first started, like
15 years it's been?
Yeah, 20.
Wow.
So
That's crazy.
So that time where I was probably a little more wild with it, but now I'm like, you guys are too young. Like I'm like, I wouldn't even.
But
really...
you cast baddies sometimes.
But that's what the show is
I
about.
watch their eyes though. I was like, somebody keeps looking at them.
The other thing, and interesting enough to like even clear the record, like the majority, I would say every Wild 'N Out girl that I've ever like had a relationship with, I knew them before they were Wild 'N Out girls.
Okay.
And then I'm like, oh yeah, come be a part of the show or something. Like even like, the ones that are like, I have kids by girls who were Wild 'N Out girls, but I didn't meet them on Wild 'N Out.
Right.
We were dealing with each other before, and it was like, oh, I want to do the show. That seems like fun. Like it was that, but it was not. I've never met a girl on Wild 'N Out.
Oh, really? Never?
And she became like, because I really like when I'm on set, like especially I'm trying to be professional.
I wish
and
I could
I'm
say the same about Pillow Talk.
Yeah, but this is a great forum for you. Like, I get it, like all day. But like to me, I was like, it's too much at risk, and like it's probably two different things. So I admire like. They're supposed to be beautiful women, and I even encourage like a lot of the people on the show, like, yo, that work is work. Now, what you guys do when we're no longer in season, or that's y'all business.
Is it incestual?
At this point, I try to stay out of it. Like, I don't want to be a part of it. I really don't want to know about it. But
I'm sure on the tour. Tour's the tour.
See, what the cool thing about the
XO Tour Life, baby.
The cool thing about the tour is that there's 10 or 20 different Wild 'N Out girls every city.
Yeah.
And they're not on set.
It's a great system.
So when those are
Traveling.
local women that are there to kind of be on the stage and all that stuff. So I personally, again, I don't have enough time to get to know those girls, but I know all the other guys on the show that they get really excited about the Wild 'N Out tour because you get to literally meet a new girl every night. But
it's almost a better system than being a rapper. because like you know you have to connect with them. You got to crack jokes with them.
But
Yeah.
the thing about, I mean,
But-
I've been told that women love funny guys.
1,000%.
So
100%.
So that's so what were you gonna say? You said you know how I get
I know.
women.
I feel like is the things that you say. It's like when I was like in love for like 4 years, I was totally dick whipped, and because it
What is it?
comes in
Dick
a
whip?
dick whipped.
Dick whipped
Dick
or
whipped.
dickmatized.
Why do you think he has so many chicks? Because girls are like dick whipped from him.
Are you saying because he had a good dick, this guy?
They're dick whipped by him.
But does-
it's like an emotional. The second you said emotional, it's all about like an emotional. That's how the guys really get you. Like 1,000%. Like that's how.
You know,
like they,
yeah, I had girls say like your 2 inches felt like 7 because I loved you.
see, yeah.
It's the emotion with it. I'm a very emotionally in tune dude, and I really try to like, you know, tap into a woman's emotion so that, I mean,
But that's what a woman wants.
Yeah.
And then that comes with like the sexual, and like, when you bring that out in sex,
it's great sex
it's
and
like
great emotions, and you really care
they're
about her.
captured.
So
They're
we're
there.
love
They're in
makers.
the cage. They're in the cage.
We're love makers.
I'm a love maker.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
I think that's my problem.
Yeah, 100%.
I love being in love.
I love that.
So now we're going to do the Jerkmate segment with one of the hottest girls in the world, Ashley Gott, who's obviously our beautiful co-host today. Jerkmate, #1 site in the world, $10 free to play on Jerkmate. Use the code Pillow Talk. Okay, Ashley Gott. You ever cammed before?
What do you mean? Have I came before?
No, cammed before.
It's like came. What is?
Have
what
you
is cam?
came?
No.
Never came?
No. No. Wait. I have never cammed
Cammed.
before.
Okay, you have
I've
cam,
never-
you haven't camped. To clarify. Got it. So,
There
okay.
we go.
You ever had FaceTime sex before?
Of course.
That's the best.
Of course.
Yeah.
What do you? I feel like when you're. Like when your person though, you know, like traveling and you guys like getting hyped up and you start like sexting
And
first.
then you get on FaceTime.
And then you're just like already so hyped up. So you guys are both like so in the mood right there. So you just pull up that FaceTime and
Do you
it's
want the
great.
guy showing the dick or just his fucking weird face? Like,
no. I need the dick.
you like the dick
I
with
like
face?
the dick. Yeah.
Because then we can't see the
like,
girl.
But it needs to be like a good angle. Sometimes like guy will be like really weird and I'm just like, okay.
You gotta go over here.
It needs to be like maybe like create lighting before like the abs or something, you know?
Create lighting abs.
With the abs.
Okay.
So
yeah.
it's like like that like hot like what was that Tinder or not Tinder? It's Tumblr. Is it Tumblr I'm thinking
Yeah.
of? Like those like hot guy pictures. Kind of like think of like that angle. Like
Okay.
like,
Because you would make a
know?
lot of money on Jerkmate.
would I?
Yeah. So we're going to now do a Jerkmate segment. It's called Jerkmate Cam Stars. And I'm going to be a guy on cam. You got to keep your client happy.
Of course.
Yeah. So it's cam to cam, the feature. So I have a little fetish. Action. Hi, I'm Ryan.
Hi, I'm Ashley.
You're beautiful, baby.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. So I have this weird fetish where I used to have this soccer coach, Madame Carol. We called her Mrs. Carol. And she was so mean to me. And she would always say like, oh, you suck. You know, you have 2 left feet. Like you can't run.
And you'd be into that.
Yeah, turn me on. So
Yeah.
I was hoping you could be like my soccer coach.
Yeah,
And
you like being like a little whipped around,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So scream at me like a soccer coach.
Yeah?
Like Carol used to.
The fuck are you doing?
What? I'm doing my best.
No, you're not. This fucking sucks.
No, it's not my fault. These are my mom's old cleats.
I don't fucking care. That's no excuse.
I'm gonna score. I'm trying.
You're not. Do better. Fuck that.
Fuck. And that was our Jerkmate segment. Once again, Jerkmate's the #1 fucking adult site, live cam site in the fucking world. Hit the link below. I'm telling you, $10 free to go jerk off the most beautiful women in the world.
Base Smokes is the best vendor for THCA flower, which is just regular Zaza. They have the best budget selections and ounces as cheap as $40. And the craziest exotics too. And this is the best part, they give a free 3.5 gram sample to all first-time customers. And they even sell pounds for bulk buyers with crazy promos running weekly. This is the best cannabis company in the world. They ship to all 50 states and it's insured. Check them out today. It's fucking unbelievable. Free 1/8 of flour to all first-time customers. Are you fucking hearing this? All you gotta do is click the link below and go claim it. Base Smokes, I fucking love you guys.
So let me ask you a question, Nick Cannon. Because you're so busy, not saying that you have to ever pay for pussy, but because you're so busy,
Never have.
isn't it more convenient sometimes to just be like,
I've never done it. I don't know
He
that
doesn't need
experience.
to.
Okay.
Even like I respect it because I heard somebody say some fly shit like you don't pay him to come, you pay him to leave.
Yeah, right.
Like that's some fly shit.
Yeah.
But I've never had that transaction.
that girls pay you?
Nah, but that would be kind of dope. I am a
Should think
gigolo.
about that next time.
Yes. Okay, Gigolo. Question
Yes.
about Gigolo.
Yes.
Hit song with R. Kelly.
Yes.
R. Kelly.
Yeah, man, that was a different time.
Holy shit.
I was in my early 20s, early 2000s. Like, not only like I was the DJ in like the Ignition video. That was one of the greatest experiences of my life. But he literally got arrested that night in Miami.
Oh,
like,
shit.
Yeah, so like, it's a complicated dude, man. And you know, I always say all I could do is pray for that dude because he was dealing with some shit. I mean, literally, he was, and even my people looked at that dude like a sex god.
Yeah.
Like and we can all talk shit about him now and all that, but
We all fuck to his music.
at his height too. Like women, if you ever been to an R. Kelly concert,
It's nuts, right?
like that was the thing. Like, of course, whatever he did with minors was horrible, but your mama was at the concert.
Yeah.
Your grandma was at the concert, and they was
Soaking
all
wet.
They was all throwing the pussy at R. Kelly.
Oh, yeah.
Like, so again, I call it access to excess. When you have access to too much, that's when your demons come out. And that's where I think he got caught up.
It's like the Bill Cosby shit.
I think that's different though. That shit, I think
But he
his
said he was
demons
doing
were
it-
always, he was in some demon shit that he was disguising. He fooled us all.
Yeah.
The thing about R. Kelly, he was giving you secrets and hints in every
In the
song.
songs. Yeah.
He was literally
Sicko.
telling you, my mind's telling me no. But my body is saying yes. Like that's like his.
And we're all singing it.
Like, yeah. Like,
Yes.
he doesn't see anything wrong with the little bump and grind. He didn't say with a big or grown bump and grind. He literally said a little bump and grind.
And we're like, yeah.
And we all sang along to that
Holy
shit.
fuck.
Like, but Bill, on the other hand, we had no fucking idea.
Yeah, right.
Like, this
And you
was
knew
America's dad.
Yeah.
Like, pudding pops and fucking Jello and all of this shit. Like, you were like, the sweaters, there's no way this is a bad person. Like, you would let your child sit on Bill Cosby's lap.
100%.
Like, there's episodes where he's like literally got like Alicia Keys on his lap.
Back in the day.
Yeah, like
crazy.
and now, like, who knew? Like, we never would have thought. Like, I would have never. If somebody would have told me that Bill Cosby would go to prison for like
Date raping.
I would be like, fuck out of here.
Anyone else. Yeah.
And so that one blew my mind. Like, that one broke my heart, to be honest, man. Like, because like he was so many people's father figures who didn't have
It would
father
be like
figures.
if Uncle Phil was doing it.
Right. Right. You know what I mean? Like, it'll fuck you up. So thank God Uncle Phil was not doing that shit. But I mean, now, so that's the difference between R. Kelly and Bill Cosby.
Fair.
But what about, have you ever been to any of Diddy's parties?
I was going to ask about Diddy too.
Yeah.
Should we talk about Diddy or no? Too much?
I mean, again, it's sad. It's somebody that has been so meaningful in my life since I was a teenager. Like, I was one of those kids that was DJing and producing, and so I looked up to that. I remember being in New York, standing outside every celebrity, rapper, supermodel standing outside in the cold trying to get into a Diddy party. Like, he was the king of parties, especially in New York. And then when he got the mansion in Miami and the mansion out here, but like a Diddy party, like, you look at, that was the fucking great time. Like, everybody you could meet dressed to the
like
nines.
after Playboy Mansion, it was Diddy, right?
Diddy was the one who had the white party before the
Michael Rubin.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
white party that's popping now. Like, and it was a good time. Now, what happened at the after party?
That's what
I
I'm
never
trying to get
stayed
to.
for none of those. Like,
That's what I'm trying to
I've
get
even
to.
DJ'd. I've done, like, I've been like, so everybody who, I think everyone's just scared.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. So people are really mum's the word. And when you see that video, man, that broke my heart. Because
That
one,
was
just
so
even
hard.
just
So hard to watch.
just so much pain for seeing what Cassie had to go through.
Yeah.
Like, even the fact that when we talk about it, it's like,
And now the old interviews come up. You see her eyes like, no, we're
it's
good.
just-
It's like,
as a father with daughters, like, I would kill somebody. Like, literally, I would go comfortably sit down for 25 years if somebody did anything remotely even close to what Diddy did to Cassie. So to know, like, I didn't know that guy. I don't know that
And
guy.
imagine what he
Like,
did
I've
in
never
his
seen
own
that
home.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like,
you
I've
know,
never,
that was in a hotel.
yeah, like, I've
Yeah.
never seen him act like that. So again, that just makes you say, like, you never know what people are dealing with, man. You never know what demons people are dealing with, because every time I've ever been around Diddy, it's only been positive. It's only been party and good times. that dark shit, and I try to be a light. I try when I walk into a room, I try to be kind and me. So I've never been placed with those. Like, I don't know the dark cocaine parties where everybody's like leaned out, and I've never been. I leave before that shit pops off. Like,
have you seen any crazy shit go down? Like,
I've never been a part. And again, I'm also that dude. Like, I don't like going to other people's houses. I don't like going to other people. So if I'm there for like, because I got to do the red carpet, I'm DJing or I'm out. I like having a good time at my house. Like, I'm rich. I got mansions. I'm never like, I'm not that guy that's trying to get clout off of other people's things. So I'm usually like, yo, let's go back to my spot, or let's go do something. How, you know, like I used to have on Melrose, like obviously I used to DJ like all of the clubs out here in Hollywood, and then I had a clothing store on Melrose that I would open up after hours. And it's like literally famous. It was called P&B Nation. It was like right across from the Johnny Rockets. And like I would park like my Phantom out front at like, I would bring everybody from the club to the store, and I would just like everybody take all of the free clothing, and we had a bar in there. And it just be like 400 girls and like 10 guys. Like, and that's like, and the women felt safe. And I remember one night, like, it was funny because like, everybody used to come. Floyd Mary, like everybody would come hang out. And I remember one night Suge came, and I'm good with Suge. Like, that's my bro. Like, I love Suge Knight.
Suge, we don't have any problems.
And Suge came, and I'm like, Suge, you're scaring the women. Like, they're gonna leave, dog. And he was like, man, I'm just coming here to hang out. I was like, and it had like a patio.
Probably had his gun. He's like, you want a shot with me or what?
No, but like, Suge's not like, he's the nicest. His name is Suge, short for Sugar Bear.
No, I don't believe that.
Like, that's what Suge stands for. He's the nicest dude in the world. He's just,
it's short for Sugar gonna fucking kill you.
But he's a big dude, so I get why. So but again, I had a patio. I was like, how about you and your dudes just hang on the patio? And, you know, y'all, because he was smoking and stuff. I was like, we can't have that in the store to get on the clothes and stuff. And he's like, y'all post up. I'll make sure y'all bring your drinks and everything like that. And everybody was happy. You know what I mean? Like, but it could have went any type of way.
Of course.
But first of all, I would never do my guy like that and just be like, yo, no, you can't come in because these girls are scared. But I also want to make sure that the women aren't feeling like intimidated, because it's like the biggest villain in hip hop just walked in. So I could be I'm a Libra, man, so I know how to balance things out. So I make sure everybody's good and everybody having a good time.
You must know shit that we don't know, right?
I know a lot of shit you don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
But again, like, to me, also, I'm not in it that clout stuff. Like, that's the new currency. Like I said, clout is like the new cocaine. Like, everybody want a little taste of it. And I guess I'm past that. Like, so I'm never like telling people secrets, and I don't understand what you get out of that. Like you get some likes or some clicks, or I got enough attention. Like, I'm probably the most. I got more attention than I could deal with. I got 12 kids, 6 baby mamas, 17 shows. Like, I don't need no more attention. So like, when I say stuff, I kind of just try to speak from.
Who killed Tupac? Shut up, baby.
I think everybody knows that, right? That's no longer a secret. But all of those things, like, there's a bunch of stuff that you kind of want to be a vault. Like you said, it's doper when you can hold it down. Like, you don't have to be out here exposing people like that. I don't understand that new exposed culture where people just want to shit on people. Like, what are you actually getting out of it?
Like, after the Will Smith Jada thing, all his best friends come out. I saw Will Smith getting fucked in the ass.
That's his best friend.
It's so horrible.
It's not true.
Here's like all the secrets.
But that's the thing. Like, again, perfect example. Like, Will Smith has been nothing but a big brother and mentor to me. He was the first person to give me a record deal. He was the first person to give me a television deal. And people don't know, he actually made the call for me to get the job in Drumline.
Oh, no way.
It was me and another guy.
Who was the other guy?
Lee. I forgot. Yeah. Lee. I remember Lee was... He was the one. Like, he was the one that everyone. He was on Disney. Like, Disney was more popping than Nickelodeon at the time. Handsome dude, great actor, and I'm like, fuck, what am I gonna do? Like, and I usually never get shit off of auditions, like, because I'm a trash. Like, you put me in a scenario that I'm not in control. Like, I get like my insecurities start kicking in and shit like that. So I'm a trash auditioner. Like if you give me a shot, I'll kill the shit. But like auditions, I never get shit off auditions. So I'm like, we went in for like 7 different 8 reads. This is the time. It's the head of Fox. And I'm like, fuck, this dude is gonna get the role. So I called Big Will, like, yo, my guy. Like, you got, like, he had just did Independence Day with Fox and all of that. I'm like, yo, call your man and let him know, like, I'm gonna kill this shit. If he gives me the job, like, you know how I get down, like, I'm gonna give him my most professional performance, everything I got. I'm gonna go to Atlanta and fucking join a marching band to be this character. And he's like, I got you. He made the call and called dude. He's like, yo, this kid he's a real one. Like, if you really want a great film, you want somebody that's gonna be professional, you should hire him. And they hired
It's not
him.
just a good movie, it's a lot of people's favorite movie ever.
Yeah.
Yo, it's a fucking banger.
It's a cult classic. So
Your favorite movie, right, Taryn?
thank you, man.
It's incredible.
So shout out to Will Smith to say
shout out
all
to
of
Will
that.
Smith.
Yes.
Like all of that weird freaky. Like I wasn't been around that dude since I was 16. None of that. No shit like that. Like he's a regular guy. And you know how you know people are real and regular people?
Yeah.
When they keep the same people around them that's been around them for their entire life.
Will Smith?
Will Smith has he literally named his company Overbrook because that's the high school he went to. He literally has his best friends with him from high school still rocking him. Shouts out to Charlie Mack. Shouts out to Omar. Like
Shout out to Jazzy Jeff.
the fucking best DJ ever. Like that's when you know somebody's a good person, and it ain't no fucking weird. The people who got weird shit going on, they separate themselves from people. The people who tell them the truth. Like when you have people around you that will tell you this is some real shit. This is who even like you might. I've been with him since he's letting me know I gotta go. But since we were teenagers, like working at Nickelodeon.
That's my first grade best friend right there.
Like that's like
look at us. Look at us.
that's when you know you're around good motherfuckers when they are around people that you've been around for like ever.
Yeah.
Who would you say was like your closest celebrity friend? Would you say Will Smith or someone else?
Yeah, that asshole Kevin Hart. Fuck that guy. He's too
Kevin Hart.
successful.
You're fucking right.
Nah, I love that dude. Like when I say like there's nobody, like that's my brother. You know what
And
I
he
mean?
works as hard as you guys.
He worked harder than me at this point, but we've been in competition. I say that's my best friend of me. Like we've been pulling pranks on each other since we were broke. You know what I mean? And like to be able to experience this with your best friend, like I'm his biggest cheerleader and his biggest hater at the same time. Like because I fucking hate him, but I fucking love him. Like and it's literally that's like my brother, dude. Like
so you guys were doing stand up back in the day, right?
yeah, man. Like standing outside, like I put him on Wildin' Out. Like he was broke. He had no money. He couldn't pay his bills, and like I created Wildin' Out for people like him and Afion, all of them to have jobs. Because like
Nick Cannon created Kevin Hart. Don't
goddamn right.
Yeah.
Bitch. Put a bitch on the end of it. So
Yo, okay, you got. Hey, that was a great fucking show, Nick
Man, my
Cannon. True
God.
honor.
yeah, we did it. This was fun.
We did this. Is great.
Ashley,
It was
thank
fun.
you
Yeah,
for
we'd love
making
to
it
invite you to a
happen.
party Saturday. I know you have Utah Saturday.
Yeah, I'm in Salt Lake City on
We're having
Saturday.
the porn
That's
star
where
party,
I'm
the
from.
pillow talk
It's
party.
oh shit!
Yeah.
How am I gonna miss that? When's the next one?
Wait, you're going to Utah?
Yeah, I'll be in.
That's where I'm from.
Oh really?
Really?
I'll be
For
there
real?
DJing.
A lot of
on
hot-
Oh yeah.
There's beautiful women in Utah.
We're known for it.
Yeah, but they're all what is it?
I'm like,
they're
have you
Mormon.
seen?
Even better.
They do the soaking thing.
I was
They shake
raised
the bed.
Mormon. So,
Really?
Really?
And so is that the reason now you're more open and free because you're like,
Oh, that's a whole other story to
Man,
go into.
We'll do it
but
part
I
two.
don't know.
Part two.
we gotta hear Ashley's story
I
now.
was like, right? Always like, gotta get into the Mormon.
From Mormon
I got
to
a lot to say about
OnlyFans.
that. That'll be a
love
whole
it.
other podcast.
Fucking right. What a show. We'll see you next
There it
Tuesday.
is.
Yes.
Good shit.